Hello guys, my name is the Blown Tire, otherwise known as Will, and today I'm bringing you some gameplay, but this is no Battlefield 3. Instead, it is some Gran Turismo 6 gameplay, and some of you may have read this in the title, or some of you may have just been bone idle and ignored it, and I wouldn't blame you. I ignore the titles when I watch YouTube videos. This is my 50th ever video on my channel, and I'm incredibly happy that I've managed to get from a small minnow to a slightly bigger channel in 50 videos. So as I'm recording this is before my 49th video, and I've got 42 subscribers, which is really good. It's a big number in my mind, since I started off with 0 less than. I had literally 10 subscribers as of 3 months ago, so I've gained 30 subscribers in just under 3 months. So yeah, and that's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you guys for sticking with me, watching videos, giving me ideas for weapon reviews, videos, some brand new content, anything like that. New ideas mean new videos, and therefore videos which tailor your recommendations and needs. And at the end of the day, nothing's better than making sure you guys, the viewer, the subscriber, the loyal fan, so to speak, enjoys watching my content and doesn't think, oh, do I have to watch him? Well, obviously you don't, if you manage to avoid many other YouTubers. But as I have got some racing gameplay up, I thought I'd like to explain why this is up and not some Battlefield 3 or another game. So I really like Battlefield, and I've liked first person shooters for around about 4 or 5 years now. But my first love, my first passion, my first hobby isn't first person shooters, isn't war, isn't things like that. Instead, it's driving games. I've been a fan of driving games, and even cars. Let's start off with cars, because that's my true love. I've loved cars ever since I was 3, maybe even 4 years old. And there you go. It's a dying passion of mine. I've loved it for coming up to 11, maybe even 12 years. You can't really beat gaming. You can't beat racing in general, actually. And racing's been a fundamental part of my life since 8, really. So when I was 8, well, this applies in the UK, I first went into a go-kart, and I absolutely loved it. Go-karting is absolutely amazing. You feel on edge, you feel alive, so to speak. You're really vibrant, you're really alert. You think, is there a guy behind me? Do you reckon he's going to overtake me? Where shall I place my car to block him? If you're racing against someone, or if you're just racing on your own, am I going to set this lap time? Or can I go through this corner full throttle? Or do I not need to brake? Can I brake a little bit later, maximise the speed into the apex and everything like that? Things like that. It makes you think, it makes you work harder, it makes you actually become something good, because you have to constantly tire to get success. Motorsport is probably one of only 2 industries which you need to put in 110% effort in to be good, but you need to put in 1,000% effort to be great. And I'm not saying I'm great, but I think I'm good at racing games. I mean, my first ever video game for the PS2 was Formula 1 2002. I've still even got Formula 1 2002, the actual game disc. Actually, not even the game disc. I've got the whole case and instruction manual and everything else. I've even got my PS2. I may see if you can record on a PS2 sometime. I don't know whether you can or not. I don't know whether it requires any fancy software or anything, but I digress. Just thought I'd carry on talking about this and why Gran Turismo on my channel. Gran Turismo is a different type of game to Battlefield. It requires precision. Battlefield does in some sense, but not as much as racing games, and I thought I'd like to bring a different sort of element from me onto this channel. It's quite nice bringing some Gran Turismo 6 due to the fact it's a new iteration of the Gran Turismo franchise, which is an absolutely amazing franchise, both graphically and in physics terms. And yeah, this is something different, and I've really wanted to bring some racing games such as some Formula 1, because I'm a massive fan of Formula 1 as well, onto my channel, but I've just not been sure whether I've actually got the audience to do Formula 1 videos or not, and actually not been sure whether people would be interested in different types of videos such as this. So leave down in the comments below if you would like to see any more racing videos. I've got some Driver San Francisco already pre-recorded and lined up. I'm just not too sure whether you guys want to see it. I've got some got a little bit more Gran Turismo footage, and I'm willing happily to record some Need for Speed if you guys want to, some Formula 1, and even some old GT5 gameplay. I'm absolutely pleased that I could bring you this, and I'd like to sort of share with you my passion, which is motorsport and cars in general. Right, let's move on to another part of the video, which is what new series would I like to see on my channel and what I may do. So what I'm going to probably do is start a series where you guys can submit any weapon loadouts which you want me to use. Difficult, trying to stitch me up and make me work like a bloody donkey, or maybe a really easy loadout. You guys pick the weapon, pick the thing, anything you want, and if you want to give the loadout or the setup a name, that's even good. It makes me work less, which is quite nice. But if you just want to be an awkward bugger, just leave it. So yeah, that'd be quite nice. It may replace the weapon review series. It just adds a little bit of user customability and a bit more of a personal link to you guys in general. And I'm also looking at doing a question and answer video. This is where you guys, if you don't know what a question and answer video actually is, you can send in a question or a couple of questions either relating to Formula 1, Battlefield, Gran Turismo, my personal life maybe, it depends what the question is, things like that, or just the way I commentate and anything like that. You guys can pick what you want to do and see and everything. So, but yeah, that's what I've just been saying for the past 8 minutes odd. Yeah. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with me for 50 videos, and I hope you guys can stick with me for another 50 more. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time out on the battlefield or even the racetrack.